Check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the Backyardbants comedy podcast, the number one comedy podcast. I set out my chest every time I'm on the microphone. Episode 191. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, understand that the catalog is heavy and it's popping, and I guarantee everywhere you start from, you're going to be blessed. If you're regular, you could have been anywhere, but you chose to spend the next little while with us. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
You're the OG. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in the building with my nearest and dearest of friends. I go by the name Mr. Dre. I am forever your humble and gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, back from the overseas.
Hey.
Back from Disneyland.
Hey. They don't know.
From playing with the alligators.
Plenty.
Ladies and gentlemen, they tried to ground his flight. But
see, let me tell you something. My enemies did not succeed.
The WhatsApp group imploded.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vaz, let's talk to him.
Yeah, signing in is your minister Imina, aka Daffy Eagle, aka Triple E, the Patricia Eagle, your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather, your favorite concussion. You know what's popping?
Pop.
Let's get it popping.
The final will be a deadly day.
Don't know.
I just want to say I tried to get Dikachi to do this. The final will be a deadly day, and he messed it up last week. But
it's my bad.
He just can't have
ladies and gentlemen, back to back.
Other guy.
Back to back, keeping his chair warm.
Point that way. Why are you pointing at me?
A for consistency. A for around.
Yeah.
Wow.
A for availability.
Joy.
My brother, man. Big shout out to you, man. Dikachi, talk to him.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, aka Dikachi, aka Cashman, aka Dikachi like Versace, aka the other guy.
What?
Glad to be back.
We're
Keep
glad to have
appearing
you.
like this, you gotta change the other guy to the guy.
For those who are listening, we paint a picture for you.
Yeah.
Wearing a Casablanca hoodie. If you know what the price is, you know what the price is.
It's up.
It's up.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's not real, please. I don't have that money.
Hey,
Can you
calm
calm
down?
Calm
Now
down.
market value.
Compose now. What's
Now market value with this. Now,
Why you don't do no fake shit?
God, man.
No, it's not fake shit. It's just branding. It's just packaging.
No, and then next thing you know, they open it. The
There's
package
no next thing. There's no next. Now who
By the
gives
time
them
you
package?
ordered.
Now who gives them the package? They go open now. Now who they give package? They open package.
Please, they're gonna open the package.
Hey.
They're gonna find exactly what is in front
but
of them.
guess what? By that time, they've paid for it.
No, that one fraudulent. No, that one fraudulent. We know they do Timu. Yeah, we know they do Timu. No, it's branding. That one branding. No, be say it's not. It's perception. You understand?
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever done a what you ordered versus what you got? And what you got is better than what you ordered.
Okay, now, just open your ears and see with your eyes. You understand?
This is one day in Talawa. Casablanca. Ladies and gentlemen, back on the podcast. It's the Powerhouse. Talk to him.
What's up? It's your girl Shamsi, aka
Welcome.
It's cold out here.
You would think you were like having withdrawals or something.
I am. That was a stretch.
Real quick, if you haven't had a chance to check out the last episode, big shout out to Bolu. Go check that episode.
Shout out to Bolu.
Ferragamo, fire episode, dope episode.
Yeah.
That was the most random episode ever, but it was so much fun.
She's the generational Gen Z on this podcast.
I'm getting to it.
We
traumatized her. But from that video he first posted back, I'm like, She said, if she meets somebody on the road, like at least if the person look good, at least she can entertain it, but don't come asking for her number because she will not just give you a number. She will start with Instagram. And then now, if you now progress from that, she will now give you Snapchat. I say, hey!
So the
from Instagram to Snapchat.
So the conversation has started with.
I don't give you none of them.
But the conversation really has started. So there's two things to look at in that clip. The first thing to look at in that clip is we had started the conversation about like she was asking why we're not on Snapchat.
Yeah,
and I was like,
we had it, but then we
by the way, I am on Snapchat, by the way.
I am on it too.
But you were on that episode. Why did you not talk?
I didn't get a chance to say it.
So you're not on Snapchat.
We don't use it as frequently as Gen Z.
He's on Snapchat.
So like, I might have an account, but I deleted the app.
Oh,
Okay.
No, I didn't
You can
delete
tag
that.
me, but I don't know what's going on there. Like I don't have
okay.
an app or anything, so
Yeah.
I'm not on Snapchat technically.
Yeah.
So we're talking about like how she was like, "Oh, why am I not on Snapchat?" I'm like, "What am I doing on there?" Because the version of Snapchat that I know is not the version that people are.
Yeah, no, it's a lot
accustomed
more
to.
now.
Yeah.
It's a little it's a little decent. When I was on Snapchat,
Decent
the
now.
things
Back
I used
then
to
it was
see
wildin'.
was crazy. That's the real OnlyFriends.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, but like close
Oh, yeah.
Private stories.
friends.
God,
Friends
have
on
those.
there.
Yeah.
back then for me was the Lulu. It was crazy. I saw things that should not be
Posted.
put on your close friends. Like that's
Word.
between you and Jesus. So the app wasn't just, it was a place for me to go. My first thing is why is there an app where you can send someone a message and it vanishes? That's already a precursor for evil things. Like
Yeah.
it vanishes.
No evidence.
Exactly. And then so the conversation was not like, she was asking why I'm not on the app, and I tried to explain to her why I'm not on the app, and also it's like the app doesn't benefit anybody because ladies said don't ask me for my Snapchat. So what am I using the app for? Like I can't talk to you on Snapchat because I'm
Well,
not
ladies, they tell you that.
It's a red flag.
The funny thing is ladies that have been trying to get me to enter Snapchat. Don't you have
Oh,
Snapchat?
those are
almost like the contact. Almost like
that's Gen
the
Z.
only contact they could give me was Snapchat. I said
That's
no.
Gen Z.
That's not a serious person.
No, but even Gen Zs don't even like want you to ask for their Snapchat though, apparently. I mean, according to Bolusha.
I
From
don't
what I
know.
heard.
I just feel like
In
I feel like
general,
it's on which side of the Snapchat Gen Z you meet. But anyways,
If your first thought is to ask me for Snapchat, it's a red flag.
so what's the point of having Snapchat?
Oh, for me,
No, in general, not for you, just in general.
probably
And
most people
there's-
just
there's-
like to
there has
exchange.
never been
It's like
any-
their daily vlogs, but like
Right.
between friends.
Then that was the next thing we got into. So apparently people send streaks.
Yes.
What's that?
Yeah. So,
So
basically,
you have to keep up
on.
sending each other, and then each day that you send to each other
Adds
builds
one,
up.
adds one,
So some
adds
people
one.
can get to like 1,000.
So basically, I'm just sending you a
You don't get
streak.
job.
it's just
I said
once a
it's
day.
like-
Literally,
once a day,
My
yeah.
day is one.
But like if you miss it, it removes it.
Bro,
so
I
like
said the same
kids have
thing.
gone crazy for missing streaks.
I said the same thing. Because apparently now there's no communication. I'll just send you a video. You can't even say how you doing, how's your day. You just
Send.
pew, pew.
Yeah.
No, but you can if you want
You
to.
can if you want
but
They don't have time for that.
Is that not real?
It's all about keeping
it's
this.
it's almost as similar as reels if you
So
really
that's
honest.
so that is called a real relationship.
You made that up.
No, bro.
No. It's called relationship. That's from Mike, by the way.
Well, cooked in this generation. Because that I'll be like, yo, do you want to be in a relationship? Like real relationship or a real relationship?
That's insane. That's an insane thing to say, bro. That's an insane thought because we cooked, man.
Anyways, go check out the episode. It's a banger episode. And shout out to
So
Bolo
190 was
190. Yeah.
It looked like it was gonna be. I'm getting there. I'm 189 right now.
And I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Shamsi, how's your mental?
Better.
Better? That's good.
That's good.
Because my contract is ending, so report cards are going away. That's why it's better. But outside of that, yes.
Oh, okay, that's good. To catch up about your mental.
Mentals are good. I'm not gonna lie. Today was great. The weekend was pretty good as well. I survived the storms and all the stuff that happened last weekend, so I'm glad.
Today was great.
Yeah, today
Tell
was
me
great.
about it. Tell me about it.
No, like it was a calm day. Like, you know, I did basically I did everything I was supposed to do. That's how I know it's a
Felt
good day.
productive and
Very
accomplished.
productive.
Oh, okay. That's
It's a good feeling.
How's your mental?
pimping. It's pimping.
Dope.
Oh, you come back from Florida.
Ha.
Of course, you're gonna be pimping.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pimping.
And it was good
Actually,
weather too, because
it-
now it's cold.
You know, you see, the thing is that
Like,
thing
what's
is actually
Florida
a big
called,
illusion. That thing is actually a big illusion. We get there, there is agenda, boom, and then you go.
Yeah. So you don't see outside.
You're not doing it. The only difference is that I'm not shoveling 30 feet of snow.
Yeah.
And that is a whole lot, if you ask me. That is a whole lot. I heard this nigga was there like 3 times. He was burying the snow 3 times in a day.
Yeah, I don't know where you did that.
He could have
No,
shed
no.
ice block. He did not shed tears.
It was so smart because by the time the next day Michael came to shovel in the morning, he thought it was
Nothing
light.
left,
I was like,
yeah.
yeah, because I did, like, because I was strict with it. As soon as it came down a bit, like it slowed down, I shoveled.
But like, if it would have been anybody, it would have been you. Your mental was perfect. Like you had the
Yeah.
mental capacity.
Oh, yeah. I'm
I
not
was
doing
chilling.
that.
I was chilling.
It was
I
heavy
prepped
though.
up
It
for
was a lot.
It was a
It
lot
was
of
a lot,
snow.
yeah. I was hearing it. I was seeing it.
Idiot.
I was so shocked that plane took off. That
Bro, let's not talk about.
I was so shocked.
We'll get to that plane. We'll get
I was
to
like,
that
there's
plane.
no way these people are leaving Toronto.
I've got stories.
There's no way.
Bro. Why me? Why me?
I just want to give a preface before we get into the story.
What's your mentor?
my mentor?
How's your mentor?
Guy, my mentor is
Well, based on the
dilly-dally.
song you played, so
No, that one is different.
No, that song is different. But what this guy went through today?
My mental is in a loop. Have you seen what's that movie that things just keep happening? In a loop?
Is it
I think it's called
Edge of
Loop.
Tomorrow?
No, not Edge of that. Well,
Something like that.
yeah,
Something like that.
that's perfect.
Okay.
My mentor is Edge of Tomorrow.
I feel like from now on we should find a movie name
For
to
what you're going
describe our
through.
Describe our
mental.
mentals.
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna run out because movie names you can probably remember the movie, but you will not remember the title.
Well, you
That's
can
fine. Describe it.
you
True,
can
true,
look
true.
it up. It will give you options.
Edge of
Like, you should
Edge
have
of
done.
Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow is your mentor.
Yes.
Dying every day is crazy.
That's the best way to explain it. But
good.
yeah, how's everybody's weekend? I guess I can start. We did the first volume of The Funny Thing Is.
Yeah. Shout out to you. It came to pass for the first one. 4 more at least.
At least
4 more to go. Guys, every last
Congratulations.
Thursday of the month.
Yeah.
The funny thing is,
Comedy show, man. Shout out
Comedy
to
show.
Imina and Lucky, man. They pulled up.
yeah,
and
we
they
had to show up.
They
you know.
assisted in so many, like my brain was fried by the time I got there. Like I forgot half of my material, half of the shit I wanted to say.
Half.
Yo, bro,
I
trust
didn't
me.
bring material. Forget it.
Bro, that's why I said Edge of
They
Tomorrow.
forget was the Edge of Tomorrow. That was on survival mode.
So, but no, it was a great show. Shout out to all the comics; they killed it. We had this one white guy try suya. It was the funniest part.
As soon as he ate the first one, everybody could see his red.
It was that spicy for him? Damn.
Bro,
No. This guy said try it, and then he's like, now put that orange thing on top of it, the pepper.
You are bad.
yo, because it was like, it's good. It was like, it was a loose spice. I'm like, yeah.
They can sue you for that too. You know that, right?
This went from white to red.
But I tell you, the good thing, after he drank water and took a few minutes, he actually double dip. He went
Yeah,
back.
because it's good. It's
He
not
went back in,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's spicy.
Things like he wasn't ready
it's
for it.
crazy
That's the
spicy, but
issue.
it's good.
He wasn't ready for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but shout out to everybody who pulled up. Shout out to the audience. Tickets are already on sale for the next one. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
We're going to do the announcement officially next week. But if you know where to get the tickets, go get them before it's out. Again, February 26th. That's a Thursday. Amazing lineup. And we're going to have some fun. We had some fun. Yeah, that was my weekend. Other than that, I stayed home for the most part. Just catching up on work. Nothing crazy. Just trying to rest as much as I possibly can because obviously we're getting into that busy season. Yeah, but that's it for me. You know, how about yours? Your weekend? Oh no, you get to you last. Shane, how's your weekend?
It was all right. I had to do report cards and all the correcting and stuff, but I was able to multitask and watch TV at the same time, and then spent my weekend enjoying.
Nice.
Enjoying is good, yes.
Dikachi, how about you?
Mine was chill. Wasn't too bad. Guess what movie I watched on Saturday?
Edge of Tomorrow?
No, it's the most random movie. It's in theaters. I watched Zootopia 2.
Everybody's
went to the
watching that
theaters?
movie.
Yeah.
Oh, and to watch the Zootopia.
I think that this year
Every adult I've heard of has gone to watch Zootopia.
It was pretty good. It was nice.
I will
thought it was
watch
better than the first one.
Zootopia, but I'm not going to go. I've watched the first one.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to the theaters
to go and
to
watch it.
watch Zootopia.
So here's the thing. I get you. You're actually right. I wasn't going to.
Okay.
However, things happened, but I was there and it was nice. It was
Things
good.
I need to arrive at Dikachi's Zen.
It's a place to be. It seems like it's feng shui.
Bro, too far straight for my liking.
It's like
bro.
it's feng shui.
It's like all the turbulence is happening. My guy just like,
I told you, warm water.
He
with lemon.
has gotten to the point. He has gotten to the point of cruise control. I don't know. He's looking. Get to pimping. Let's be rolling, bro.
What is it?
I'm
Warm
chilling,
water with
bro.
ice? What is it?
Okay. So let me explain myself because because Michael's making it seem worse than it was. What it's just basically all I was doing was cooling down the water just so I can drink it.
I just want to say,
Like, how did you come up with that nonsense?
Why can't you just get
Hot
regular
water and
cold
then you have put
water?
ice inside.
No, he wants to cool it down. Just bring cold water on top of the hot water.
I have a system.
It's a system.
It's just hot water right from the
From
kettle,
the source, yeah.
and then 4 cubes inside. Perfect.
So what does that do? I think, okay, I get
So if it's
it.
5,
So-
the imbalance, pH balance.
Yeah, it's the pH balance because why they think
What to do with it?
no, don't worry. The pH and the salinity of the distilled water.
pH is acidity, you dum-dums.
Yeah, the acidity and the salinity,
So
all of them together.
You don't think that water
Because
Everything
it's
joined.
the reaction. It's the reaction.
We're talking about ice and heat.
Yeah, don't worry. See,
What
that's
does
the
it
thing.
have to do with pH?
That's the thing. Don't worry about the content in there. It's about what you're not seeing.
Yeah.
It's about what you're not seeing. Because that reaction.
What I'm not seeing is
Yeah.
your brain cells connecting. That's what I'm not seeing.
All I know is that at 4 cubes, it's at the right heat that I can drink it. At 5 and 6, it's a little bit too like close to room temperature, and I'm
The
like,
fact that you tried this, like you did
See,
1, 2,
when-
3,
when
1,
you're
3,
in
oh,
Zen.
2 hots, 4, 5, too much. And then come back to 4.
that's what I'm talking
It
about.
started with Naza. Naza started doing hot water and lime.
That one is good too. I
The
like
one
that.
I understand. I've
And
seen
then-
it before in restaurants. They
that
do it all
one's
the
good,
time.
yeah.
All that.
At least that one, the reaction between that one can bring out something
Inside.
you can say is useful. I don't know what the reaction will give you, but it's okay.
No, it's all the
It
same.
just make you
It's
feel
just all-
lukewarm.
it's all
I don't
the-
know.
It's all the same, man. But no, it's good vibes. But yeah, I'm Gucci, man. I can't lie.
Okay.
I'm good.
Imina, so just for context, man.
No, start with yours before we go to his note.
Oh,
No,
he
I
started.
think he's done already.
I
yours,
started
okay.
yesterday. So I just want to let you know, Imina has had issues with flying. And I think I'm no longer going to fly with Imina.
To be honest,
You're
at this-
flying by yourself.
at this point,
We'll take separate flights.
at this point,
You're flying solo, sir.
it's me.
He's really-
It's not you. It's not you. It's me.
So Imina, tell us, how did your trip go?
Hold on, let me get comfortable.
I'm happy that the trip go. Actually,
which was very shocking.
it was very shocking. So, well, that was 2 weekends ago. So this past weekend was chill. Just hung out with friends. Really had a blast. But the weekend for my trip, bro, Sunday. First of all, the Saturday, managers group chat was blowing up because people's flights were getting cancelled. As of Saturday afternoon, about 1,300 employees had flight issue.
To put in
Right.
perspective, it was during the big snowstorm that was.
Yeah. It was during the big snowstorm, and then the prediction. The storm had started someplace else.
Yeah.
So it is not only about Toronto. It had started someplace else, and I learned that majority of the flights that were cancelled were the ones that the
Were
flight was
going.
coming from somewhere,
Yeah.
and it will come to Toronto, and then it will go to so.
Yep.
So that's why it was already pre-cancelled.
Yeah.
Right. So now mine was gonna go at 6 a.m. Right. I was initially sad. I'm like, why do I have to wake up to be at the airport at like thing, right? So, but I'm like, you know what? When I checked the weather, right,
Made sense.
that Sunday
was looking
was
good.
gonna be 20 plus. That Sunday, and the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday was gonna drop to single digits, right? So I'm like, you know what? There's a nice swimming pool there, right? So if I get there, I already plotted my map and like. Flights get there like 9:30 before 10, So maybe we'll get to the hotel like 11:30, and then I can use that time frame. Our opening ceremony is starting at like 4 p.m. So I've got time. I can go swim, decompress, nap, and then get ready for the second half of the day, right? So we got to the airport. Shout out to Dre. Dre dropped me in Mississauga. So got to the airport.
That's very nice of you to wake up that early.
And then they now told us the flights have moved from 6:15 instead of 6:15. It will be 7:30. We say, hey, reason is they need to change plane. Oh my God, that was where it started. I said, change plane. We don't have time for this. One of the flights that was cancelled was 8 a.m. We're getting close to that 8 a.m. What's the point of any of that? So change plane. We're cool. Went to go and grab. Everybody was eating breakfast because guess what? Company card. You understand? I'm like, you know what? I'm not used to eating breakfast, but I will have breakfast. So what is it? We're expensive. That's last. Boarding 6:50. We boarded, and then now we're sitting in the plane. 7:30 reach. We're supposed to start the we're plane done the on. They rev up the engine. 8:30 we are still there. And then it started moving small. And then the next thing, the English that the guy used, he said the lavatory is faulty, so they have to go back to the gate to fix it. Now the toilet, in case if you don't know the lavatory mean. So we taxied back. It took almost an hour to fix that one. So we're reaching like almost 9 at this point. You don't fix. Everybody have been sitting. So a lot of people rush to go use the washroom. And I said, okay, while that one is on and they're going to top up the gas, fuel again. they need to refill the 2 hour plus that has been wasted. And then also start to de-ice the plane. Now this snow is coming down. It's pouring down. Even from the 7:30, the snow has already started, right?
Yeah.
Now this snow is pouring. 9 something. We're still there. Almost an hour. And then they now announce, oh, we are actually ready to go. Everybody sit there. So the flight attendants started doing the animations, right?
The emergency.
Yeah. They started doing all the animations.
The emergency procedures.
They started throwing gang signs. Yeah, they started throwing gang signs.
That one.
They started throwing gang signs. Everybody was excited because we were at the edge of our seats thinking we might be deplaned. So they throw gang signs, finish, go and sit down. Plane still they move. 30 minutes, we are still on the ground. It was almost 10:45 before we took off.
They were probably lining up.
Lining up to...
Because it was like a backed up lineup.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, we eventually went. I'm like, when they started delaying, I said, Imina, you and plane. You and plane are like this. So different.
Just tell your job next time that you're driving.
Oh man.
It'll take you 2 days.
To
but
Florida?
yeah, it's doable. Take you 2 days, but
To drive to Florida,
you know.
God forbid.
God forbid.
I just want to say that
My parents have done it before.
I was. This flight actually affected me because I did not sleep properly. Because I was imagining Imina saying, "Oh, they canceled the flight."
Which means you have to go pick him up.
Which means somebody has to go pick him up, and that's snow outside.
By 10:45, it was
So
pouring.
I dropped him around like 1 ish, and so I was going back home.
What do you mean, like 1 a.m.?
Yeah, I dropped him in Saga. So
That's early. Okay,
so he
okay.
could catch his flight. Flight was like 4, so he was going to stay at Rennie's.
Okay.
And so I didn't really sleep because I was waiting for it to. I was waiting for the update. So I'll nap, wake up. He has given update. Okay, he's still there. All right, go back. Open. He's still there. All right, go back. When they now said the toilet is not working, I was about to say everybody should hold themselves. Nobody needs to go to the toilet.
Hold it for 4 hours. Hold it, guys.
Hold it, guys.
We can make it.
Hold it. Please, let's not switch plane. Because now if we are switching plane means they have to bring out luggages. Everybody have to bring out their, and some people had kids and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's a whole 2 hours right there, minimum.
And then when did I say that de-icing? That de-icing used to scare me because when we go to Calgary for
The
our
de-ice
live
fire.
show,
They were the one that haven't fallen.
I was like, is there preventive maintenance? Because as you are de-icing,
Is
what is covering?
it's covering
It's
more.
covering more again.
You see those trucks, they'll de-ice this side, they'll go this side, boom, and they come back to this side, boom, and they come back to this side. I'm like, bro, it doesn't end.
Are they de-icing the floor? Is
No,
it-
no,
There are
wings.
other people, they are
The
tractors.
wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do the wings need?
Because
de-ice?
for
The flap
the flap
raises
needs
and
to open.
yeah, it needs to
it's too heavy for it to go. It's not going up.
You don't planes don't fly like this.
They don't do bird.
Oh God! Once I retire, legitimately, once it hits November 1st, I'm not coming back until April. Promise you.
You
That's crazy, man. But no,
become a snowbird. What they call those one? Yeah,
I know
the
which
snowbirds.
ones you're
They go
talking.
to
They
Florida,
go spend
wherever.
6 months in a warm country and come back.
6 months.
That's all we're doing.
They meet the minimum requirement of 6 months in Canada to still keep your health benefits.
And then leave.
Yeah.
okay. So I wasn't going to touch on this subject, but due to popular demand, we have to talk about the AFCON World Cup because we're waiting for Sheffield to return. Sheffield said that she could use 3 weeks. Everybody that
She even had our call too.
funny thing is, I don't
Which
know.
call?
She answered the call.
No, I answered.
Which call are you talking about?
I don't know.
No, the one that Rennie called during the penalties.
She got in.
I called after. You just
Oh, you
left.
got after. I was
Yeah.
at work.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
call
you
me
got
while
to.
the penalty's happening? Hell no.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but everybody I have asked and talked to who's waiting for an episode, where Chef's going to tell me what she. I don't have anything to say. I think like it's happened. But what's your take? What's your take on the whole thing?
Of course, you're gonna ask the Moroccan what's up with the AFCON. Okay, let's put it out there. from what I watched, okay, so I watched it live and I was there. So one, you're watching it live, so you're a bit confused as to what's going on.
Right.
That was my first impression.
Sorry, live as in the stadium?
No, as in
scared.
like on
I'm
TV,
joking.
right?
Streaming, yeah.
So like you're only seeing what they're showing you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
one, you're seeing the calls. If you want to talk about the calls, one, I'm not a referee, but from what I'm seeing, and from a bunch of referees that have talked about it, if you look at the calls are there. What
Do you think?
Wait, what Senegalese people are not understanding, and they're saying, "Oh, you removed the call, you removed the goal." He didn't remove the goal. What he did was that he whistled the foul before the goal went inside. He whistled too early. That's what he did wrong. He whistled too early, because whistling too early removes the option of going to VAR, which is why he didn't go back to VAR. So that's one. Okay. That's the mistake that I can say he did, was that he whistled Hakimi's foul too early. He could have left everything going,
Yeah. let it
and
play
then
on and then-
VAR will call him and he can look whether he was actually a foul or not. Then we can discuss his decision making. But for them to say that he took away the goal, that's not what is described. Let's put the vocabulary as it is. He called a foul too early. And that's what it is. That was his mistake. I'm not saying he did something right. He made a mistake of calling something too early and
the
not letting the
vocabulary
game
right.
play.
Gotta get it right.
If you watch Premier League, they let the game play and think. But it's happened also before, where a ref will call a foul and they
Somebody was throwing goal about to like release score.
Yeah.
but they keep it moving, right?
Yeah.
The one thing that I understand is that the back-to-back situation where, yes, they whistled, it was a foul. In their head, they took away a goal. And then 2 minutes later, they're calling for a penalty. What you have to understand, the ref did not call for the penalty. He let it play. It was the Moroccan player that went and asked him. His fault was to listen to the Moroccan player. And the Moroccan player should not have gone and asked for it. It's a situation where the VAR was supposed to look at it, decide whether they should call the ref or not. But when you actually look at the action, it's a foul.
Yeah.
Now, in that situation, it's up to him to decide. It's a subjective decision. Do you call the penalty when you just created a iffy situation on the other side,
Right.
and then create an uproar and follow the actual situation where it was a foul? Or do you think, okay, if I don't call this penalty, then it's even and we keep going and we keep playing the game? Because the game before then was fine. There was no problem. It was a good game going on.
Right.
But the two situations created a whole tension. The one thing I would say is it was a setup negative energy before the game even started.
Right.
All over
Also-
social media. Everywhere, it's already, oh, just give it to Morocco. Just give it to Morocco. Oh, they paid for it already. Just give it.
They paid for it.
2 months. When I'm telling you seriously, 2 months before this whole tournament, everything has been negative. It's not. It's somebody has described it. It might be a joke. It might be funny to people, but somebody has described it is that when you get invited to a wedding, you go to the wedding. The first thing you do is not congratulations for doing something good or for creating something that is positive. First thing you do is critique the groom and what he was dressed as, critique the food, critique the music, critique the ambiance. That's the first thing you do. This is all African people do it, including Moroccans, for everybody that say we don't consider ourselves Africans. So that's the situation that happened in the first beginning, before we even started. You're looking, we're critiquing, we're looking, we're critiquing, we're critiquing, we're critiquing. So obviously the tension going into a tournament like that is already negative. They're already prepared mentally that something is going to go wrong. Everything is going to go against them. So they went into this game already ready to be like, we were robbed
Right.
before anything happened.
Right.
So if you're going into that mentality that way, your coach is doing a press conference already talking negatively, saying, oh, it's unacceptable that these are happening. It's this, that. Oh, this place was better. This was that. But then you turn around when you get caught for doing something you were not supposed to. Oh, I'm sorry if I insulted somebody. It's too late. You already created problems. You already created heat. That's not your job. As a professional, you're not supposed to go and get heated like that. I understand emotion can go into it, no problem. But everybody was emotional in that stadium.
Right.
Okay. One thing one big thing I did not like is the people rushing and being violent.
Right.
You're taking chair and you hitting people like someone had their jaw removed.
Right.
People are not understanding that. They're clapping. People were clapping for the guy being injured and being dead. There were rumors that he was dead. Thinking that he was dead, so they were clapping and they were happy. That's not understandable to me. It doesn't make from either side.
Right.
That shocked me. The fact that people are not even celebrating that Senegal won. They're celebrating that we lost. I've never seen that. There's a way to make fun of people, but bringing down others just because you feel a type of way or you don't agree with certain situation.
Right.
They came into this tournament also critiquing, comparing with Ivory Coast. We have two different cultures. Okay.
What was the comparison with Ivory
saying,
Coast?
oh, there's a better vibe for Ivory Coast. They're not dancing as much. They're not doing the same thing. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. The vibe was more dancing vibes, all of that. I'm like, you have to remember the Moroccans were social media influencers were the ones that went to Morocco and doing all this hype for you guys. If you look it up, you will see. We were invited to the Ministry of Tourism for them to say thank you for all the work that they've done for Ivory Coast. But no, you come to the country and do the opposite. And then you expect positivity. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah.
But I also want to mention that there are people that were with us and they were actually supportive and showing the actual positive side, which is like good. And we are thankful for that side. But I've seen a lot of negativity and it's been eye-opening in a way. Right? But in general, for that final, both sides have done bad decisions. Okay. The towel thing, I don't even understand myself. So people be asking me about the towel thing.
I was gonna ask you that, but man,
I'm not the player. I don't fucking understand it.
The
but
actions are right there. Yeah.
From what I've seen or from what I've heard, per the rules, the towel is not part of the equipment. The stadium people, their job is to remove anything that's around that can impede in the situation. Okay, the blue towel for the Senegalese people, players or the keeper was hanging on the net. Any other European league, any other European tournament, do you see towels or bottles around the net? Do you see it?
I think.
Have you seen it around?
I think I have.
Not
behind the net, as long as it's not inside, as long as it's not within the lines, it's fine, right?
So it was hanging on the net.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect anything. Does it?
They say in the rules, if you
in
follow
the rules,
rules,
okay.
they say nothing should be impeding or around the net.
Yeah, most likely.
That's what they say. Is it true or not?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Okay. Now, for them to go and cross the limit and remove towel and fights, I don't agree with that. That was stupid. I don't understand why they went into it. Could be emotion, but then if I say you're not allowed to act for Senegal's coach to be acting out of emotion, it's professionalism. It's the same thing for Moroccans. I didn't understand the reaction. I didn't understand their actions.
Right.
It's a situation where there are things that happen. The tension before the game pushed for things to even happen even worse.
Yeah.
But the one thing I would say is that when that penalty was called, most Moroccans were wishing for it not to be scored, even though we wanted it to be scored.
I think with the way he took it, I think they might have said, "Yo, bro, just allow it." Because
he did.
Because if that ball goes in, there might be a riot right now.
He did, because after the games, you can see a bunch of videos that come up. He goes and talks to Mane. Hakimi, Diaz, and Mane are talking on the side when most of the players walked out and went inside.
Yeah.
Okay. They were talking, and the way they were talking, it was like they were trying to get to that.
Yeah.
And then a few minutes later, you see him running out to go and get his players. The next thing you know, you go and see him talking to his keeper, and he's motioning with his hand straight, meaning there's something going on.
Yeah.
When he shot, no reaction from any player. You're at the last minute.
Yeah.
You're
It's
0-0.
like, let's just
If we
keep it
score,
going,
like Diaz didn't react, Mendy didn't react, any other player didn't react.
Right.
You're telling me, oh, it's the shock? No.
I do think that was very smart of them because that calmed everything down. Like it really, like it could have gotten really. If that ball went in, it could have gotten really bad in the sense that it could have reached the point where Senegalese players saying we're not playing anymore. Like we're not good.
You
like
guys
we're
have
not
not seen.
participating.
There are videos of Moroccans in Senegal. They were in a coffee shop. They were watching the game.
Yeah.
They had to barricade themselves
Yeah.
when that penalty was shot. And all they were saying was, please miss it, please miss it, please miss it. Because they were throwing things at them.
Yeah.
They're about to get assaulted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a situation where either you score it, then it goes crazy.
Right.
Or you miss it and then it calms things down, but then you're risking
Yeah.
getting scored on.
I
in
blame the
extra
ref.
time.
I blame the ref. And I
Everybody blames the ref,
No,
but
no, hold on,
honestly,
hold on.
he's not the only one. That's
hold
the
on.
thing.
So things I blame the ref, but not from like he's a bad person or anything like that. It's more like you need to. There's some games that, for like, not every game is the same. In some finals, for example, remember back then when Madrid and Atletico used to play.
Yeah.
That tackles would fly anyhow, or even El Clasico when Pepe will be booting Messi's chest.
Yeah.
No yellow card, play on. Because the thing is that this is not a regular game. This like the criteria for yellow card is much higher now. You have to almost be bleeding for a booking to actually come out. So I think in that kind of scenario, he should have been on high alert. Like, yo, I need to manage the emotions of not just the players, the entire stadium.
The thing is that he wasn't on high alert enough. It
Yeah,
was
he
moments
wasn't.
that he was, and then it was moments that he wasn't.
Yeah.
And that created a tension where it was like, he's on this side more, and then on the other side, no, he's on this side more. And all the emotions are mixing up into
Yeah.
it. Then add a coach that's telling his players to walk out.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. Y'all think that's right?
No, obviously not. It's just it was very emotional.
And if you
honestly.
follow the rules, if all the teams come, technically, what are you supposed to be doing? Game over.
It's done, yeah.
But if that happens,
even worse.
it's
Even worse.
it's madness.
Now you have to just
the
pause
problem.
the game. Yeah.
The people that I blame is the organization. Is CAF.
Okay, why?
Because when all this craziness happened, they should have come down the stairs and tried to figure things out. When he got rushed while he was looking at VAR, he should have had protection in there.
Okay.
Once they saw that things are like the tension is going crazy from that first call of him, somebody should have calmed down and try to figure things
Calm
out.
down, make a statement,
Have
like, talk
more
to the crowd,
presence,
relax, bring security.
Y'all have to
in.
understand that even the people that were like guarding things, they were not police. Police entered after they start to rush.
Yeah.
Okay. After they start to rush, that's when. And imagine if it was more people that bought the tickets.
Yeah.
Just imagine. Now we just had that one corners. They're saying we didn't give them enough. Please, it's CAF. They're the ones that decide the quota.
Yeah.
The one
Also, it's home country stuff. That's how it always happens.
everywhere else they didn't complain, but because
Every
it's
home
Morocco,
country
they
has
complain.
most of the season.
From my-
That's why it's
from-
home country. You know?
From my point of view, like home countries have like the advantage there. A lot of things there go. Even like when it comes to even intra nations in Africa, always have like one issue or the other. Like if I take for example Nigeria, they always never not have any issue with any other country when it goes to competition, right? They fought with people. Like a lot of times when we're playing Ghana, people in Nigeria, Ghanaians in Nigeria are in trouble from either verbiage or physical or whatever, right? South Africa, they've been killing us. Like a lot of things go on, right? It's not a thing of whether there is for me, I'm not even looking from the idea of if there is online this thing from months before this. I'm looking at the tournament itself because like all of that.
But you can't. That's the thing. You can't.
I'm arriving
because
I'm
it
arriving
brings
to-
into it.
It brings into it. It brings into it. But again, just like how you called CAF, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are organizing an official event.
Mm-hmm.
That is so that outside body is not supposed to really infer that is the people. You understand?
What
That
do you
is
mean?
the people. Like whatever noise and all of that comments or online is not supposed to affect whoever the planning committee is not.
Affects?
That's
What do you
like
mean by
affect? Because
affects?
exactly what I was saying. She said it brings into the this in the game.
Not
Okay,
through,
okay,
not
okay.
not through CAF.
Mm.
What I'm talking is that it brings tension. It brings tension with the people that are coming to watch.
Yeah.
With the journalists
Yeah.
that are coming to comment.
Yeah.
Like the way the mentality of people are already coming in like in a negative way. The kind of questions that they're
Right.
asking
Right.
is always like There's no positiveness. It's all like critiquing. First thing that they look is for the negative part and not even the positive part, right? So that's what I meant. Meaning, not when it came to CAF, right? CAF. What I meant by CAF is more of if you're organizing, be prepared for it. If you're bringing the money, if you're putting all the stuff, if you're asking, be prepared for things, and don't put barriers for the organizers when it comes to certain situations. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah. So in the games, right? I didn't watch a lot of the games. I started fully watching from the knockout stages. Right.
See, I watched every single one of them. So
yeah, so that's yeah. So anyways, I started watching, but like some of the games that I watched, and if I look at them, like the Nigerian game, I didn't really see a lot of the things that happened until videos afterwards, right? Until videos afterwards. But when it comes to the refereeing issue and whatnot, like. In the game, the game results have actually also created another tension of its own, because I think it was the round of 16 that they had a last minute. It wasn't a last minute penalty, but Morocco eventually won one. But a goal was cancelled from the opponent team, like
Cameroon?
Almost like Cameroon. Yeah, it was a Cameroon game, which I think it was actually that one is a huge controversy. I think they should have allowed, but that
I don't think it was a goal that was cancelled. I think it was a penalty that wasn't called.
It was a penalty that wasn't called. Yeah, it was a penalty that wasn't called.
But what they're also saying is that the way people are looking at it, you're looking at it with one side, right? So the people are saying yes, like Moroccans are saying yes, there's a penalty here, but there's also a penalty on the other side that he hasn't called. So it's like a situation where if he doesn't call here, he's not gonna call here. That's the issue
Also,
with their
people
call.
need to understand one thing. Home court advantage is a real thing.
Yeah, but
Like,
But
when-
that's the thing. They don't see it for their country.
I
They
get
only
you,
see
but
it when it's negative.
People don't understand that. That's why when they say, like, for example, in Premier League, if they say where they playing, it's important, because when that foul happens and the crowd goes,
It reacts.
the referee, it's not easy.
Yeah. No.
Especially
I
if
get
VAR is not involved in that particular scenario.
Yeah. No, I get you. Like, I'm telling you where some of the additional tension started coming in.
Yeah, for
You understand?
sure, yeah.
Because it now started pushing the propaganda. Okay, there's a lot of favoritism for Morocco and so it goes on. But for me, in that final, a lot of the things you talked about, the rules for the towel, right?
From what I heard,
from what you heard,
I don't agree with it. Yeah.
But even if there was a rule for that, right? Those people doing whatever they're doing, they're not following rules. What they are doing is impeding. Those are actual. They are perpetuating whatever they are perpetuating for their own purpose. It wasn't a rule.
Yes, exactly. I agree.
They were taking whatever they were taking there and removing, and you could see their action, right? So, and again, some of the actions don't represent the nation itself. It's just small debts accumulate to kind of, paint a picture. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all of that, it made everything look bad, and it was just.
But one thing you mean is that
a lot.
yes, it will make everything look bad because we're the organizing country. Yes, so the eyes are all on us.
Yeah.
Okay, but then when we go and mention things that have been bad from other countries that have been present, then we're victimizing. When it's not a situation, it's more of we're bringing everything to the table, just like you guys are bringing everything to the table. Right. And we're not saying that everything that we did is right. Not at all. We're saying that this is wrong, but it's not as bad as what this person is doing. That's what we're saying. We're saying this should be sanctioned.
But it's about what is causing the most damage.
Yes.
Because it's about what's causing the most damage. Because now, if you're looking at it, a lot is on the line for certain situations, right? So even though you're bringing out what the other people had done, right?
So you're telling me walking out of a field is not costing the most damage?
Based on how things has accumulated to that point.
This is the tournament that have gone the most eyes. Being has putting money to put in watch, meaning that millions of people are watching it, and your first reaction is to walk out of a field. That does not show. That does not show the picture of football.
That doesn't show. Doesn't show. But when a lot of things has transpired to get to that point, it almost seems irrelevant at this point. No matter what you do, it has become nullified. What's the point of staying? I get the idea. Sportsmanship was zero with that action. But you need to understand
you're saying a lot of things that transpired, yes. But also not everything that you see or you watch is true. But the players are there.
Like they have seen through like all of that. Those were real
most of the players
what
have not seen anything, and most of the players what they talk about is refereeing. Morocco does not have control over refereeing. Yes, we have home court advantage, but we can't go and tell him go and give a yellow card. And that's what, when you are speaking about things, you have to watch how you speak.
Right.
Like, do I go and say, oh, Senegalese people are doing it? No. If you see every time that I was talking about games, I've never talked about the actual country and what they did bad. I talk about the game,
they did.
the match, not even the game straight. Even refereeing, I don't touch because I don't know refereeing, meaning I don't know what it is. I have to do my research about rules. But people that are just talking, and I have followers that are following them, and you're just bringing up things that are not real and not backing up, has an effect on both ways, both sides. It has a big effect, meaning that when people are saying it and they're or people are seeing a video that's not real, or hearing words that is not real, or people are saying things that is not real, and then it keeps getting shared and shared and shared. That's the only thing that people are thinking about. You're walking into a game where people, the players that are on social media, they're heavy on social media. Meaning that's all they're gonna see. Your For You page talks to you. If all your Senegalese people are saying, oh, you're gonna get robbed, or this, or that, and that's all you're seeing, mentally inside that field, you're already ready for that.
Right.
Meaning everything that is being done, you're seeing it as it being against you.
Right.
When that might not be the situation. Don't get me wrong, there are certain things that were bad. I can't, like, there's no coming back from it. There are certain things that were bad, yes. But you also have to take accountability. And you cannot, I'm sorry, whoever supports walking out is crazy. It does not watch sports. Walking out is the worst thing you can do. If you're supporting walking out, that's crazy to me. I understand not feeling right. File a report. That is done. You get sanctions. That's what happened. Simple as that. You want to do reports, this, that. Done. Keep it moving. You deserved it. You won. You think, but like now it's stained. Even us, if we got it, I don't count it because it's stained. It doesn't look good in my opinion. It's not a cup that you want.
Like
it didn't represent Africa in general.
To be honest, a lot of the things that just transpired there, like, is a series of bad decisions that eventually accumulated. Emotions were high for sure. It wasn't also the first time I've seen people walk out on the pitch before. So I know that it wasn't the first time there's been riots on the field before. El Clasicos, like you mentioned, gets dirty. People fight in the stadiums. So it's not like, oh, this is the first time because of this one is the first time that it has happened. This is sports. It has happened before. There's been a situation where something happened to a player.
It has
the player
happened.
walked out. All the other following, all their teammates walked out with them, even without the coach saying anything, right? So again, it's not the first time.
It has happened before. They have pulled up clips where it has happened before.
So
but what you're forgetting is there's more eyes now, which means everybody that's not even part of this continent is speaking about it because they are seeing it. And that's the difference. That's the difference. Because for them, this is the first time they're seeing it. They have to go and look at archive to go and see when it's happened before for other things.
Right.
When was the last time that Senegal walked out? No.
I wouldn't say there are more eyes. I wouldn't say there are more eyes. I would say maybe unique eyes, people that probably haven't watched football before, especially for Africa, because they only show up for Africa. But a lot of European games get more viewership and field attendance than the entire Africa.
No, so I think
that's not the comparison that I'm asking for.
No.
I'm talking about for the tournament
what she's saying
itself.
is that AFCON tournament is getting
For the tournament
more
itself.
coverage every year, and this is like probably the most in a long time.
Okay.
And the
Especially
fact
because
that
of the
with
whole-
this amount of coverage, this is what we show is bad. It's a
It's not
bad
good to
look,
look at all.
all around. It has nothing to do. I'm not specifically talking about Senegal, but I'm talking about us in general. It's a bad look.
Oh no, generally,
Me personally,
that's not how you're supposed to portray it.
I think the issue is, first of all, two people I blame, and it's the pros. All three, I guess, if you want to add the coaches, the ref, and the players. I think in that moment, the Senegalese players should not have walked out. And the reason is not because it's more for AFCON as a whole.
Yeah.
As in representation. Like, you know what, guys? We gotta compose right now. We are representing the entire continent
They
right
could
now.
have stayed and say, okay, they are not playing, or they could just stay in the field, but say they are not starting game.
Yeah.
Maybe
or
like
starting
a
game.
because
And
the
then
walking out is not a good look at all.
Yeah.
Like it also incites more anger all around. So it's like it's not a good, because the thing is that you're not just playing. Like it's not just a game. It's people put their entire emotions into this. People that and they really shouldn't, because
We haven't won it. We haven't won it in 50 years, guys. Come on, like we haven't won it in 50 years.
It's a very emotional game, and I think in that moment, the referee just made it worse.
Yeah.
But I also think the player, I also credit the players. If in fact they did what we think they did, where they went and talked and said, "Yo, like we'll miss it. Let's just keep everything at 0. Let's just play on. You know what? Best team will win the next 30 minutes, right?" If that's what they did, I commend them, because that is the only thing that kept everybody calm, or even alive. Even people could have died if they didn't do that. So in the end, we'll be okay.
Get as many wife a man can have. He can get as much he can. In our culture, if sometimes you come late to a home and you find a stick here or a spear, means someone sleeping at your house with your wife.
How is it possible? Like another man?
Yes.
True.
So what do? You kill that man?
No, you just go away. For us, it's okay. If someone sleep with your wife, means someone is representing you. Even they can make a baby.
Even.
But make sure that he's from the same age.
For example, I'm your friend.
Not only friend. We from the same age. We live in stages. Masai, we live in stages. We have like elders. Every 7 years we have new generation.
Aye.
So if we come from the same generation, we can share even our wife. Our wife.
And no way.
Not my wife.
They took our wife to a different level.
But we can share. If you
And you know him or not? What is the condition? No matter.
no matter
He's from anywhere.
another village, no matter.
No matter you know him or not.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I agree. You don't fit bring me that one. I agree. You don't fit bring me go that one.
Yeah, it's not my
Yeah, you don't see that one.
Shamsi, would you want to go to? You don't want to live in that kind of the Masai village.
Wait, Shamsi, is there even
that culture is
is
very
there even
strong.
any parts of your this thing that have that have multiple wives or multiple husbands? Is there any parts in the country, in Morocco?
There should be, no?
Because in Nigeria, Benin accepts the traditionalists. They are traditionalists.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. I'm saying
Technically everywhere.
No, you guys don't
To
understand.
follow.
You mean they talk about like a man marry multiple wives? Fair.
I'm not talking about that video.
no, see.
I'm not talking about that video. Whatever that video is, that's as diabolical as it gets. They say you can even make a baby. What the hell? That is not.
You imagine?
That is not.
After a long day.
After a long
Say,
day,
do you a
you see a
favor.
spear. You even saw the weapon to dispose of the unwanted person in your property. You say, "Oh, you welcome. You go and wait." Baba say, "You go and wait. You go and wait your turn." Hey, that is worse than swinging.
Said that
They are sparing your wife.
They are sparing your wife.
But they're filling in for you
With a
as
spare
per clock in, clock out.
Yeah. Bro, somebody is coming to do what they do. That is when somebody is on leave. And that person come temporary contract. Chelsea, now your contract they use it. Temporary contract. Nah, bro.
That's
That
crazy.
spear, they actually left a weapon for me to dispose of the property. Ah, no. They are not.
We need to
not
talk
wise.
about your timeline, dude.
It's called research, bro.
Oh, yeah?
It's called research.
So there's this thing. There's a new red flag right now, right?
Blue red flag. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So this is what I seen, right? Somebody posted and was like, I actually prefer a 40+ divorcee or single father than a 40+ single man. What do you mean nobody has pinned pregnancy on you or nobody found it worthy to be your wife? And another person comment and be like, well, I have said it before. Any man who is above 35 and single is a red flag. Both the 35 and the 40, I'm like, how is this? from your perspective, say you will not be single, but no,
you're close to your existence.
No.
Don't be
telling Ketu cannot call pot black. Ketu cannot call pot black.
Lord, it's getting hot in here. Eh?
But Chelsea, from a female perspective, yeah. Is there a certain age that you think and is there a certain age that you think it could be there's a red flag that you are not married or that you are not dating, and also is there a certain time frame where you haven't been in a serious relationship that is a red flag or is an ick? I don't know. Yeah.
Let's stay with red flags for now. Ick, so
no, yeah, there's a red flag. So time difference between serious relationships. That's like when people ask, when was the last time you were in a relationship? All this kind of thing. And also age where it's like, if you're not in a relationship at that time, you are,
If you tell me the last time you've been in a relationship was before your frontal lobe was developed, we got problems.
When be that? When the frontal lobe
25.
25. Okay.
For a man.
But no, for a woman?
Women is earlier.
Oh, I thought it was
we
all
mature
25.
earlier, we're all 25. But we mature earlier.
Debatable. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, I can respect that. So frontal lobe development, because that is very
That's where your decision making comes from.
Oh, those people when they married 21.
That's why you see the divorce rate.
The real question is to flip it. If you were 30, if you were, let's just say you're like 30, 30. Let's say you're 30.
If you're talking to me, talk to me direct.
No, my question really is, the women that are saying this, how old are they?
Yeah, no,
that's a good question.
We will never know.
And
they're probably in their 30s.
You guys, if you meet a girl who's 35 and single, are they considered a red flag?
So that was the next question. If she's 35 and single and she hasn't been married, she hasn't had a kid, she hasn't even been in a relationship since she was like 18.
Oh, no. Now you're adding that. And when this
I'm adding everything. I'm doing everything they said.
Just one.
She hasn't been in a relationship since 18.
Or 20. Let's say 20. Let's say college.
And she's in 35.
She's 35.
Damn, did you focus
15.
on...
Do you know that if you send a resume in without...
if you send it... with that age gap.
They're going to ask you...
Do you know what
your employment history?
What are you doing?
Yeah, there's a gap. They'll ask you the gap.
There has to be an explanation for the gap.
Should be, I went to school, I did masters, I did PhD, I did that. Then...
Well, if it's not your resume, then
and you know what's funny? If that's just the answer, in my opinion, that's a red flag. I'll tell you why. If you cannot juggle relationships while you're doing school, you're not
your frontal lobe.
You're not because school's not the only thing that's stressful in life.
Fronting.
Like when you have kids, you're gonna have to juggle being a wife and being a parent and being what's it called? Like, it's not easy.
Preach.
In my opinion,
just like the men, they say I'm not financially stable enough to be in a relationship.
So the thing is that one. So the
thing is that one is different.
That's
not the same.
How is it different?
So it's different because the roles.
A lot of men say I'm not financially stable to get into a serious relationship.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Okay.
But
your expectation is to be for the girl to be taken care of. We're not in that generation anymore.
Okay. Time out.
I'm not talking to the girls that you guys are talking to because I don't know who they are.
No. We're not saying that either. We're not saying unicorn. We're not talking
about someone when we're talking two grown adults that have jobs.
Yeah.
Both have jobs, both have salaries, both pay their bills as they are, completely separate. Don't come and tell me I'm not financially stable to be in a relationship.
Okay, so I'll stop you right there. And I'll tell you what, I'll stop you right there.
She stopped before you said you stop her.
I'll stop you right there. Because the thing is that...
It's okay, he wants to have the last word. Let's keep it moving.
Jeez, oh my goodness. Bullet got this to me last week,
Bro, your frontal lobe.
Is shaking right now.
You like to make it known that you're stopping me right there. You don't need to. I stopped already.
No. What I was trying to say was that the difference is the school one, right? I understand it's not the worst red flag you could have. It's not.
Yeah.
But it is something that I'm like, I gotta look at it again. And the reason is because if you're telling me that a man is stopping you from doing all that, I feel like you like there's something off there. I can't pinpoint what it is. Now, if we go to the other side, the man's side about the finances, we can say left, right, and center that it is the 21st century and women work and we all make money together. But the fact of the matter is that first dates, most of the time, the guy will ask you out, you'll pay. When it's time to get married, wedding ring. Yeah,
but I just said this is someone that has a stable salary on both sides.
Yeah.
I didn't give you someone that does not work, someone that
No.
I'm talking about grown adults with development. School.
No. But but I'm saying if a guy says I'm not financially stable enough to be in a relationship, it means the finances are not stable. He might have a job, but he might have debts to pay off. He might have people he's taking care of that he has to help out. There's stuff eating out of that finances.
That goes the same for school. The thing is, for you to be going to school, you might not necessarily be rich enough to pay for school and not have debt. You might have to be working at the same time to provide for your own schooling. These all come into it's the same thing. A bunch of things will come into the whole process. It's just the simple answer is I was in school, so all I could do was focus in school. But what comes into focusing into school is paying for it. Getting the grades.
Okay, you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. If you're factoring that in, fair enough. I can hear that.
You just factored it in. So
for me,
I don't like how you chickened out.
No.
I was expecting power.
No. You see, no.
How do you exist?
No.
Who exists?
No, listen. She made a good point. No, listen. She made a good point, and I was like, you know what? Fair enough. Because I didn't factor in the working as well. And if you add that in,
and by the way, that was just an example of someone's answer, someone's excuse for that big limit.
But
I do think the financial issue is a valid excuse.
I still believe that, even though, like, again, this does not apply to all women, but some women who are in school still would like some kind of companionship.
Yeah.
Help out, when I'm down, you pick me up. Because, like,
it's nice to have a boo to come home to every now and then.
Some people don't like that. That's the thing. Some people see it as a distraction where they need to, they have a certain goal in their mind and they need to do it. It's the same thing for a man trying to be in a certain set or level in their career. They need to get there, and having to go to dates and pay for dates or hang out or plan things, it takes away from their goal for their career. It's the same way.
So the only thing I would say to counter it is only that it's the part of the focus thing. If I say I don't have the resources, that means account empty. The other side is focus. I need to focus on school. I think that with the focus,
they don't have the mental resource.
I mean, it never ends.
It seems like they're actually undermining when people want to lock in and do something.
Let me explain.
And this is not the first. I've actually heard when people say, okay, when they were going for this certain goal or the other, they are not focused on men.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard where we say
because what you have to, from a woman's perspective,
I get it.
What you have to understand.
You can't take that away. And when people process stress or this road to achieving their goal.
Because what you also have to understand, I'll from a woman's perspective, if I'm getting into a relationship, it's an emotional toll on me.
Yeah.
Because we don't think the same way. How I'm going to go into it, I'm more of, I will nurture you. My focus is on you. You are my focus. I want to make you feel good. I want to be with you and I want to spend time with you. If that takes away from what I need to get done, I'm not putting myself in that situation.
You don't want to start waiting.
This is like remove money. This is remove money. This is just mental
focus.
Mental focus.
So what's the guy's part? Well, I'm just
no, you say what your own part is.
I don't know.
The guy's part
I
could
can't
be money.
tell your part. I'm not a guy.
The guy's part. But anyway,
the equivalent is like financial support.
Yeah,
that's the equivalent in a way.
Okay. Yeah. So from sorry, just cut you off because there are guys that also say I need to lock in and get through.
And you can do that. And you can do that.
Ironically speaking, because I'm a guy, I'm speaking to guys because I don't know what you guys go through per se.
Yeah.
I think that as a guy, one of the skills you need to learn how to do is to balance relationships while you're trying to lock in. Now, it's not a very popular opinion, but I think it's a skill that you need to learn. And I'll tell you why. I think as a guy, after school's done, right? All that school and everything, you focus, you got in the money. It doesn't end there. There's more stress to come when you get married and have kids. Yeah. There's more stress. So I think the earlier you learn how to balance it properly, the better for you. So I think I was trying to apply that to the girl side, but like you said, there are other emotions that are play with girls. So I don't know. Maybe I just didn't factor that.
I'm
in
just saying
properly.
from my perspective.
Yeah.
But now other women might think of it differently. But from my perspective, if I'm with you, my focus is more of trying to make this work every way possible.
Yeah.
If it means taking away from other things, then I'm removing a priority from other things.
Yeah.
It might not be like full removing and disappearing, but there's a balance to go about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not a possibility with the load that takes on some things.
Yeah.
Like example right now, if work is taking a toll, you're not seeing me.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm telling you straight up, you're not seeing me because. And the person that you're with has to be understanding if you decide to be with this person.
Yeah.
They can't call you on. And that's the stress that people are running away from because people can't, and some people can't accept or can't understand that sometimes we need to
Separate
to focus on things and be understanding just so when that other person needs the help and the focus and the lock in, I'll be as understanding.
Yeah.
And those are the problems that are going on, which is why they're saying it's a red flag.
Yeah.
You might see it as a red flag.
My perspective.
Yeah, talk it.
Everybody
to us.
should just day their day. If your day didn't meet my day, then day your day.
And day of day.
Let's just day.
These are the words of a broken-hearted man.
Why must he be a broken-hearted man?
Just replay the beginning of the show.
I was just looking at it because a friend of mine sent it to me and was like, "There's some truth to this." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" Especially they
you look at
never
the
married, and somebody not pinning a child on you and whatnot. So
For the age part, because I didn't answer the age part.
Yeah, the age part.
So the age part,
I don't think
that's where I'll bring in the financial stability. If you have not been married, you don't have kids, and you are at a certain age, I don't see it as a red flag. If I can see that you are where you are in your career, but if you're not married, you're not doing anything with your life, you don't have thing, and you're at 35 plus, then there's a problem. If there's no growth anywhere,
Right.
that's a red flag. But if you can show that you put effort in something within the years, it's not a red flag to me.
Right. But then you don't know the person's circumstance.
So that's what I was going to speak.
You don't know the person's circumstance because this is you're only seeing statistics and then boom.
This is
To
from
these
like
women,
no, this is from talking to the person.
This is from talking to the person.
This is like from me having
So
talking and getting to know the
if you've
person.
not had conversation with the person and you see there was no substance,
She can't.
then
She
you can
can't.
now say
She can't date circumstance.
no. Don't be like. Yeah, but yeah. So that
want
is
to
when
date
you now say, but
circumstance.
this
This
thing
one
that
is
I
just
pulled
straight
up
up, yeah.
It's just like, oh, if you're this age, you haven't been married, and that's it's. I'm like, you don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that.
What that person like? Because I was looking at it back in the days. For women, it is against, not really against, like it hurts their pride to not be married or not stay in marriage, right?
Back in the days.
Back in the days.
Now,
So a lot of times they have to stay it or, tough up whatever backlash that comes with it, because it used to be like a stain if you're still in your father's house at a certain age, or when all your mates are married, or you married and you come back to your father's house, those kind of things, right? And for men, for you not to be able to, take care of your family, provide for your family, and be like a stable, pillar to your family, right? So there's been all those situations, and then you now come across the ones that are having illegitimate child or children, or like wrong children that are not theirs, and all of that stuff, and a whole lot of trauma that comes with that. Now, the people that have decided, both men and women, that have decided that like, if this is not going to be for real, I won't be part of it. And that means I don't want to be a baby father. I don't want to be a baby mother. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't want to have a single parent household,
In this
because
economy?
statistics wise, single parent households, children come out the worst. And then single mother household children come out the worst. Single father, this thing, have whatever misogyny, whatever they call any of those, right? Either way, single parents, household don't bring the best of the citizens,
baggage.
right? Yeah,
Baggage.
yeah. And then you want to, it's because that has become the identity, especially of black people. Because, you don't have a father is a normal joke. You understand? To black. So now people that are trying to stay away from that, if it ain't real, I'm not getting into that bullshit. Now you just come and be like, it's now a red flag when you haven't gotten. I find it like,
I think based
you
on
really
your,
find they're trying to put a red flag anywhere possible. Which don't make sense.
I think based on what you're saying,
Yeah.
it's safe to say that based on what society is now, it's less of a red flag because people are choosing independence, people are choosing their own stability. Like, if I don't have if I can't father training a kid from kindergarten, primary school, high school, secondary school, university,
married and have kids.
why am I going to do that? The only thing that I can see it become is being an ick, and that's a personal thing.
Yeah.
In the sense that you're 40 years old and you could be in the club looking for 20-something years old girls.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
an
Oh,
ick.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's what my context or what my own preference would be on this whole situation. The red flag thing, I think, is a little bit outdated per se, because again, society, economy is hard. Like,
Everything's changing.
everything's changing.
Yeah,
People, okay, now you say it's a red flag and then you rush, you get married, it doesn't work out, you break up. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's a red flag. That's you're divorced.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Right.
we have to, again, just kind of like what I mean, do where we take conversations, take proverbs, and then give new meaning to that proverb,
meaning to it,
because
yeah.
everything should be reimagined.
Yeah.
Just plug
Imagine
it, check it,
plug it, check it, and clock it.
and clock it.
Like, you're definitely right, because even like 30 years ago, a woman that at 35 hasn't been married says that she was in school. That's a red flag back then. But now it's like
30 is already a red flag.
Like now it's like, okay, I had to do like, she's a full-blown doctor. I had to do this school, residencies. Okay, I can see why you decided not to.
And then there's the whole thing now. Okay, you do all that, and then you're not like, have a kid now. I haven't seen the world. Let me go and see the world.
Yep.
Now you're traveling 30, 60, 90 countries. So it's
And the parents that got married at the age that you are, like the
That
young
you're
age that you
supposed
are,
to
they
get
tell
married.
you go live your life first
Yeah.
before you get married. They don't even tell you get married at the same age as we did. They say live your life first,
Yeah.
enjoy what you want, because once you get married, it's not the same. You are thinking for two people. Once you have kids, you can't go anywhere without thinking about everybody else that's around you. You are attached,
Yep.
and it's not even by like it's a maternal thing. It's a what's it called? It's a father thing. It's a family thing.
Yeah, it's just
like,
a-
What do
you
you-
should have to think.
What do you think about the idea of somebody saying don't get married unless, let's say, the household income is at a certain number? What do you think about that?
like someone telling you.
I don't agree with that.
Why is that? Because I can
Because-
see both sides of the argument, but I want to
There's
see
really
why.
no
Like,
wrong answer in that
There's
question.
no
Exactly.
wrong answer.
It's
Exactly.
perspective.
Yeah. So
What's your perspective?
My perspective is based on my parents.
But you think that
Shout
that's
out to your
different
mommy
what-
and daddy.
That's a long time ago.
Shout out to
No, it's a long time ago, but it's
Mr.
a mentality
and Mr.
thing. It's not a
Okay.
thing. It's a situation where you might not have the 100K income or whatever, but whatever you're building together.
Together, okay.
You're
Don't let them
working
hear
towards
you.
it. What?
Don't let them hear you are building together.
Yeah, they will hear me. Oh. Whatever you're building together.
Yeah.
And that means more than somebody just bringing it to the table. Because honestly, whatever you're bringing to the table, I don't see it as mine as well. I see it
Well, you
as
should,
yours. I won't, because you brought it to the table.
Right.
Yeah.
But what we make together, we did it. And that's the difference. So I don't mind I don't see the whole income has to be like a mandatory minimum for us to be thing. It has to be a situation where we see each other like spending our lives and being able to build things together, regardless of how hard it's gonna be, and knowing that we are strong enough to face it together.
So what about kids then?
What do you mean?
It comes,
So-
it comes.
No, so I'm saying, what about, okay, we're married. Let's not have kids until X amount. What do you think about
You
that?
decide it together.
Say that again. What's that?
So let's say you guys are 20. Both of you are, let's say 24. Like you're both 24, she's maybe 26. Nice distance, whatever. Or 25, 27. Frontals has open. You guys get married, right? And then you say, okay, you know what? Let's say you're both like not broke, but you just graduated, first job, nothing too crazy, just chilling. What do you think of people that say, okay, you know what? We're not going to have kids until we have this much money.
That discussion has to happen before marriage. You can't.
Oh
have
no,
that
I mean,
discussion
sorry.
after marriage.
Either way, like it doesn't like they're both in agreement or whatever they decide they agree together. I'm saying, what do you think about that mindset?
Of them deciding when they want to have kids.
That's their decision.
It's their decision.
It's their decision. You
Whatever
have
their
that.
decision is
you decide
right.
whatever when.
No, what I decide with my partner when I want to
Yeah.
have kids that's
Yeah.
different as
Yeah.
well. What he decides, then that's his decision.
That's it. Those
You
ones are
can't.
your
You
decision.
can't force anybody to do. You can have your kid. It could be a honeymoon baby.
No,
I
so
was a honeymoon baby.
I asked because shout out. Shout out to
You don't even need to calculate.
Busy signal.
No, I was asking because what's it called? There was this thing I saw online where they're like where parents like grandparents will tell you, don't worry about how much it costs to have, you just have them and you figure it out.
Yeah.
So I was trying to understand if we all share that sentiment. I
Somebody
personally
has told me before.
I would say in my family, I would believe that.
You believe that?
I would
Okay.
believe it because my mom has told me before that she would stop working, and then there's no daycare.
So
There's
you,
no daycare.
okay,
there's
if you have a village,
So, but it's that
can-
kind
If you have
of
a
yeah.
village,
It's,
yeah.
it's
If you have a
that kind
village,
of, and
they
they're not just saying empty words; they're actual
Yeah,
words.
they're
as in,
about
like,
it, yeah.
They will back it up, kind of thing.
someone has
Fair
told
enough.
me, yo, if you ever want to work harder than you're working right now,
Go have a kid.
go have a kid. Kids will make you
You
lock
hustle,
in.
bro.
Kids will make you lock in. I'm like, so are you? In what periphery are you saying this? Are you saying I should go and have kid, or are you saying like you are not seeing the hard work enough in me compared to you that have kids, or like what are you saying? Like
They're saying
I'm just telling you go and have kid.
It's crazy.
and then you can level up. I'm like, hey,
Funny enough, it's
I don't know.
Numbers
no,
wise,
you will level up,
It's
but
factual.
numbers wise, it's
Yeah,
factual.
yeah.
Once
Because
you
in
have
your head,
kids,
you're
your
like-
income will go up.
I got more
Because
mouths
in your
to
head,
feed.
you're like,
Yeah.
what I'm making
It's
is
not-
to feed me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that means if I'm feeding 2
Yeah.
and now 3,
Yeah.
I gotta triple what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
making. So
Yeah,
I need to find a way.
Yeah.
You guys are nice. Oh. Don't be to just sell the children.
And then they be like, yo, go find yourself.
Everybody go outside, go and make your
Yeah.
own money.
And don't tell me go.
And the things I agree because I know for me, I've done the math in my head. I'm like, if I really wanted to be lazy, I can actually get away working like 3 days a week on like a part-time role as like a server, and I think I'm good. Like I don't think I need to work hard longer than that, and I'm okay.
Crazy how like
the bare minimum.
on one
Bare
end,
minimum.
on one end for you to lock in, say go and have a kid, and then on another end, people are saying, "Oh, I'm having kids, so I can just get government
the
stipend."
government stipend, yeah.
That works
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's more money.
Crazy. See, that's the thinking. A lot of people just want to pop them babies
Just
and get
know
the checks.
those governments they stop at a certain age. After that,
When they stop, they kick you out. I'll kick you out of the house.
Go figure it out. I just buy parts.
That's a very,
Go and find your hustle.
that's a very colonizer
God.
answer.
Oh my
Kick you
god.
out of the house.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was going to talk about the Grammys.
The Grammys.
Yeah, there's the Grammy.
That just happened. So shout out to all the winners. I didn't really watch the Grammys per se because
Yeah, I didn't want you.
I'm working to be financially stable so I can afford cable.
It was on a Sunday night.
You're locking in.
Yeah.
I'm locking in, bro. I'm like, these niggas are the Grammys. They've already
Trevor
made
Noah
it.
is gonna get
I
sued.
can't be watching
I
people that have already made it.
Let me go and make it so that we can all be watching each other make it. But no, the Grammys happened. Shout out to everybody who won. I really just kind of want to touch on a few things. The Tyler at category, global music performance is what it was.
Yeah.
And Tyler won, and the
Tyler won that.
internet was in disarray. Push to start, and obviously, like the thing is,
What was the list? What was the like?
I know
what she
Davido was
against?
on there, Whiskey was on there.
Well, it's not Whiskey. I start featuring Whiskey.
I started featuring
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Davido and Normally with you.
With you, Burna Boy was
Burna
on
Boy
there,
was on there. I forgot the
and
song.
then some other Lion Safari singing people.
As disrespectful.
This is why they hate us.
It's for comedic effect. It's for comedic effect. It's for comedic effect.
Don't cancel.
It's for comedic effect.
Oh,
But
God.
again, to be nominated is already a big thing. But like, obviously, in the
Who
heart
did
of
they
hearts,
want? Who did they want?
depends on who you listen to. Like, some
Yeah,
people.
depends- a lot of people
Again,
are
my
backing
timeline
him.
is Nigeria, and a lot of people on my timeline wanted Davido to win, just based on like the huge success, right? But Tyler ended up winning, and like the way Nigerians were congratulating Tyler. It didn't feel like it was sincere. You can tell it wasn't sincere.
Some undertones in there.
Undertones in there,
Undertones
bro.
in there. It's not looking right.
It's like you're trying to hand somebody gift, but you're still gripping it tight. You're still gripping it tight.
There was a lot of discourse and people were calling out like, platforms that were sort of shading her award.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily. I'm not a music critic. I'm not a music pundit or anything. But based on, there's a video that someone reposted this video about this guy who works for the Grammys at the time. I don't know what his position was, but it's like, for you to win a Grammys or a Grammy award, you have to submit your music, right? And then there's a group of people in America
That sit down and
listen to this music and then vote. Yeah. So yes, your song has been submitted because it's that popular. It will get into the. A lot of people submit songs. Even you can make a song today and submit it for the Grammys.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will listen to it and then determine if it needs to be in
The small list or
in the short list.
And sometimes they actually change your category.
yeah.
Yeah. they will
Sometimes
change
you
the category.
submit it for one category,
They
they
say
put it
no,
in
it's
So
not
another.
basically, a group of Illuminati people are deciding everybody's fate.
Yeah, fair
Fair
enough.
enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
What was it 5,000? I think somebody said it in there.
I don't remember the number.
5,000
but-
people?
Yeah, I think it's 5,000.
But then, like-
Oh, okay.
5,000 voters or something.
And
like
then when you put it in that, if that's your litmus test for the Grammy Awards, now you're not looking at popularity anymore. You're looking at quality over quantity, right? And then that's where things
gets a little bit dicey.
It gets a little bit dicey, and then if they believe that that certain person deserved it, that's fine. That's who they're going to give it to, right? And I would still think it was a popularity contest based on voting.
Yeah, it is. It comes down to a popularity
There's
contest.
no popularity contest.
Apparently, it's,
It's not.
with the way they're
Grammys is
describing
not.
it.
Grammys is
Because
not.
we don't know those people's ethnicity, background.
It's not.
Where they grew up.
You,
They have
think,
to
you
be-
think they don't factor in your plays, your
I
all those things.
don't think they factor
So
it in.
with the way they're
I think
they're
these are
saying
like
it,
qualified people. They're like certified
music,
people.
old people
Yeah.
in
because
America
if,
too.
because if me and you can submit and if all 5,000 of them will listen to it, then that means it's not like I think popularity.
Don't quote me on
factors
5,000.
into it.
That's just I think that's what I heard from a lady.
Okay,
that
if it
said
is,
that.
if it is.
Even if you factor the popularity of the song,
Yeah.
because you have to factor that in the first stage.
Yeah.
I think when it all comes down to the nitty gritty, it's about who's listening and how they are voting.
Yeah.
And if they're voting for quality,
Yeah.
certain songs will outrank other songs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, does that make that song a better song for you as an individual? Not necessarily, because maybe you like kukiri better than.
It's also a brain chemistry thing. So like, I swear, basically there are certain beats in songs that
Induces certain things.
respond to certain people compared to others. It
Oh,
will
okay.
induce serotonin in your brain, but not in his, which is
Yeah.
why you might vibe with like a rhythm, and that it won't really make him react. But then there's a song that would make him like go crazy because
And especially if they're all good songs. I'm talking like maybe the final round. This
Yes.
is like the top of everybody. So it's kind of
Yeah, so again,
here.
it's a voting thing, not popular even if it was a popular contest, I still don't think, based on the streaming numbers, because apparently someone put out the stats, Tyler's Push to Start is what, 600 million plays on Spotify. The video is 400 million. I think the rest were under 100. I can't
so
remember.
either way, she won and all
If we're gonna do the
categories.
popularity.
You know why I say eventually it will boil down to that guarantee, because Bad Bunny won Album of the Year. Most of them are not going to be all Spanish dissing.
No.
And you now listen to. So in the end, they are going to factor things that are not within their control if they want to do that.
No, fair
So,
enough.
yeah.
Fair enough. But I still think that there's a lot coming down
No,
to it.
there's a lot, but
The fact that
because
they
there
said
are
that-
some choices that people don't even know these songs exist.
don't know the songs. Yes,
So
yeah, that's true.
popularity might not. It might take a part, but I don't think it's the majority of it.
I don't think it's the majority.
I would say that, especially when it comes to quality and minusing proper, I think that is hugely a big factor for Oscars. For Oscars. For Grammy,
Yeah.
I would tell you that I would say I can put money on it that
there's
popularity
popularity.
plays a big role.
Yeah, Oscar is definitely
Oscar
not
is
popularity.
different because Oscar, you
I
haven't
don't
heard some.
think so
you haven't
because
watched some, yeah.
there are some people. There are some Grammy winners that I've never heard the song.
Yeah.
So,
No, but the region.
explain to me
No,
how
from
was
a
that guy?
certain region or
that guy
wherever
that
you
won
probably heard.
album
It's
of the year
not
back in
recognized
2012. What's his
anywhere.
name? Album of the year.
Like, people
2012.
went crazy. They were
Macklemore, I
like,
think.
what is
Macklemore,
that?
Ryan Lewis.
Explain to me how Macklemore won album of the year.
But again, I can tell
He's
you,
the people.
I-
He's white. There's more white people in the Grammys
Yeah,
or whatever.
No, so
He's-
okay.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
It's
So
people.
Any
So things that
other
we don't
music
know.
awards, no problem, popularity. But I don't think the Grammys is a popularity.
Why do you think a lot of artists, big artists, have actually bodged them?
No, it's the hype behind. It's the Grammys. It's the Grammys.
The Grammys has prestige.
Music's biggest night.
Yeah.
It's the package. Like, again, whoever is deserving, worth deserving. I think you being nominated is easily a win. Because again, thousands of entries, and
You all made it, yeah.
we all made it here. It's just
I'm happy
crazy.
that Bad Bunny won. To be honest, I like his album. I think it's a fire.
And I do want to say that I think that with certain categories, there's more attention based on how you vote and judge. Like I feel like Album of the Year, which is the most important award.
Yeah.
You're not just going to skim through it. You're going
You
to
have to take
sit
your
down,
time.
listen to it, do whatever. Like he's not the one who's just whatever. Like I'm sure some categories they only play 3 songs, 3 seconds of this song. Like, I don't like this
Get
song.
him out of here.
But anyways, that's a joke thing. And then Kendrick has more rap Grammys now, or
Yeah,
hip-hop?
he's the
He was
rapper with the
nominated for
most
5. Did
Grammys.
he win all 5?
Yeah, he won all 5.
Is he all 5 or
I think he
4?
won all 4.
He was nominated for 5, I think.
He beat Clips, which was everybody was hoping Clips would win.
I think
Rapper
it was
of the
4 that
Year.
he won.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, 4-5. He's now.
But
he has
either way,
more-
yeah, he has the
he's
most now.
decorated rapper.
Yeah.
Grammy award-winning rapper, out beating Jay-Z, who has 24. Big still. Trevor Noah, final year hosting the Grammys
For sure.
Allegedly,
he went all out. He's about to get sued.
I mean, like
Sued by who?
Trump.
He posted in his
Honestly,
social media.
Trump is giving me a Nigerian president vibe.
It's giving hormonal teenager. That's what it's giving.
The fact that this guy is actually on social, he's actually watching everything and he's responding to.
I don't think he will actually.
he's like-
I don't think he will actually.
Go, why you can't put it past Donald Trump.
I know.
He sued other people before.
You can't put it past him. What do you mean?
The guy should focus on
He
fixing
sued
the country.
CBS before.
He should focus on
Yeah, but
fixing the country,
CBS is one thing, an individual over jokes.
He would.
Now,
This man has time. He will sue him.
I haven't seen his open monologue, but I just
I have to go and find it now.
I loved
Yeah.
Noah's just not giving a
Oh,
fuck.
he was giving it. Oh.
See, now he's done with it. Yeah, listen,
Yeah.
I can talk.
He said something about Nicki Minaj, and everybody was like, "Oh, I was like,
And
come on, guys,
everybody
my
behind
final
was
year
saying
here.
bye-bye.
It's my final year here, whatever."
Final year. Oh, like in the country.
like
He was shouting
hosting
out
the
people
Grammys.
that
Oh.
came.
I think they have a
people were-
contract or something like that.
He was shouting out people that came in, that were in attendance and was like, guess who's not here? Nicki Minaj.
We all know why.
We all know why he's out there with Donald Trump, and he finished
Talking about more important things.
talking about more important things. What is WAP? We don't know what is WAP.
Nah, man, I loved it, man. Unapologetic. He was giving a 40-year-old man. You know what they say when you're 40, you don't care anymore. That's the energy he was giving.
I
He
love
was trying
his
to
jokes.
force Bad Bunny to sing, but he couldn't.
Yeah, that guy was.
I love his jokes when he's talking to South Africans. When he does the accent, it's too funny.
Yeah.
Trevor.
Nah, but shout out to the Grammys, man. I think that as Africans, I know we keep saying it, but we just need to support our own awards back home.
Did y'all see the certain dress?
The
Is it for
certain
I know.
the lady
I know.
that has the nipple
I
stuff?
know. Imina saw it.
The lady that wore nipple,
Who was the girl?
that attached nipple
I don't
on
even know
this
her.
thing.
I don't even know.
By the
her
way, some
name.
people were calling out. I don't know if you guys saw Choma's outfit. She looked beautiful, by the way. Somebody was trying to tell her, Choma, David, why would you let Choma wear this?
Oh, David, I did not even see him. I only saw Male. I didn't actually see Choma.
Yeah, I just wish that we didn't go to these things, man. But that's just
Yeah.
that's just me, man. Because Nigerians don't know how to appreciate it when we lose. So now it's like, Baba, you go this thing, you went to this thing, and you just didn't collect. Like you went
After
to
all
this thing,
that.
after all that, after all the dressing and flying. But you know, you're invited for the most part, right?
My answer would be like, "Where's your invites?"
And the thing is, it's still
You cannot,
crazy because
you cannot put the Nigerian man down. A Nigerian man that's down, you can't put him
you
down.
can't put him down. It can never go downer than that. It can never go downer than that.
Yeah. I'm gonna play this clip and we'll get out of here. It's been, I don't know,
I have work tomorrow.
we all do, man, baby.
It's gonna be a long night.
I will tell you this one more time.
So,
Leave that man alone. This is the 19th session. 1-9. Nothing has changed. Learn. Absorb. What are you missing? What is wrong with you? He is horrible to you. Horrible. Cruel. He's a cheater. He's a liar. He's a fake. He's a phony. He's dumb. He's unfortunate looking in the face. Rotund in the waist. Leave him alone. alone? Why are you enriching me with your idiocy? Why are you paying me so much to tell you the same thing over and over and over again? You are the reason I can afford my third car. Because you are too dim-witted. Your wit has dimmed. Leave me alone. You haven't given me not one good reason why you're still with him. Why are you still with him?
I love him.
Yo,
Dr. Rhea.
Dr. Rhea has left the chat. Yo, 19 sessions to tell you the same thing.
Yo, the reason I can afford my
third car.
It takes a lot for a therapist to crash out like
Yo,
that. So I can only imagine the things that she said
She
about
needs
this
therapy
guy.
right now.
He
The
said-
therapist needs therapy right now.
He said he's dim-witted. He's dim. Has reduced or whatever she said.
No, he was telling the girl that she's
Yeah.
dim-witted.
Yeah.
Bro,
Why are you still with him? I love him.
I love him. And she was like, she let out the deep sigh. And guess what? There was the car that passed by that
He
person's
said,
house.
"You are the reason I can afford my third car." Damn.
Yo,
You're the reason I can afford my third
bro,
car.
this
I should've used that.
this woman just go. Collect money.
gotta
Last,
put-
I'll go to therapy.
One more time. Leave that man alone. This is the 19th session. 1-9. Nothing has changed. Learn. Absorb. What are you missing? What is wrong with you? He is horrible to you. Horrible. Cruel. He's a cheater. He's a liar. He's a fake. He's a phony. He's dumb. He's unfortunate looking in the face. Rotund in the waist.
You're rotund.
Rotund in the
waist is crazy.
I don't even know what rotund means, but I know it's bad.
He's round.
He's round.
I think I got a BBL.
Says if you actually watch the video, because it's over Zoom,
Yeah.
like this girl actually wants to feel like she wants to say something. She feels like she wants to defend that man for some reason here.
Over and over and over again. You are the reason I can afford my third car. And it's because you are too dim-witted. Your wit has dimmed. Leave him alone.
That's a bar.
Bro,
Your wit has dimmed.
Has dimmed.
Yo.
That's a bar right there.
You have to file charge after that.
bro.
I mean, I think this is a skit, but Jesus.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy. If this is real, they need to fire a therapist, man. She needs. She belongs in Rikers Island.
She wants to be fired.
Probably has her own office
begging
now.
the
She can do
Therapists
whatever
want to be
she wants.
fired.
But sometimes some people need it that way so they can actually fully understand.
And the fact is,
instead of the therapist saying, "And how do you feel about it for the 20th time?" Like, no.
But that girl is not changing because what is that response?
Fear love.
I love
man.
him.
Fear love.
Aye. Now this is maybe that if anybody love you like this, if anybody love you, they will make any excuse. They will make any excuse. Hi.
She's too deep.
Crazy.
That, I love his blind. She should do commercial for Love is Blind.
Yo, rotund waist.
Rotund in the waist.
It's actually coming. The new
The rotund
season.
in the waist.
The what?
Oh.
The new season of
Oh, Love is Blind. True. Now they hire this girl
Y'all are tripping,
and
man.
that man.
Y'all are tripping.
If she's still there with that man.
That is crazy. All right, man. We gonna get out of here.
Dim-witted. Your wit has dimmed.
It is Valentine. Valentine's what, in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Valentine is coming.
And then 3 days later, it's Ramadan.
Hey. So enjoy all your enjoy.
So whoever's doing the haram in
Yeah.
one set, please
Wrap it up in time, please.
wash everything
goodness.
before you start.
Okay, so what if like you are doing your thing 14th? It's supposed to start on the 15th, 16th, and there's a snowstorm on the 15th. And you're stuck.
Are you stuck at your link up?
You link up, you're slicking link.
Sleep on the couch.
You wake up to let the dog come close to me.
But you know, for married people, that's how it works, right?
Yeah, for real?
Yeah.
You actually build boundaries even though you're married?
Yeah, there's no.
We are not in this together. We are not one entity.
No, there's no physical activity or anything. No kissing, no nothing until they break fast.
Yeah.
Until they break fast.
So-
Until the breakfast.
Yeah.
Like every day or
Every
just
day.
Yeah, every single day until
Oh, so
they
so no, so it's only once. So it's only like at the end of the day, then everything's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then
If you're married,
If you're married.
if you're married,
So wait,
Outside of that,
so
it's still haram.
if fasting starts at 5 a.m., that means like at 4 you have to wake up
That's-
and you have to leave your bed.
No,
you don't have to leave your bed.
You still stay in your bed. You
Some
just
people
don't
eat before
you
that
just don't act out on. You don't have sex. Like you don't nothing sexual, nothing sensual.
Okay.
You're married. You can still sleep in the same bed.
Okay. I just wanted to.
It's
know.
just you don't act.
It's like 4:30. Yeah.
You don't act up on your desires if you're a morning person.
Want to cuddle that woman that wore that nipple dress? You just put the dress.
I don't know nothing about no nipple dress.
I mean, you have issues, brother.
Valentine's weekend's happening.
You need to see that outfit.
No, we're not celebrating love this year, man. Love is weekend.
Oh no, we are not. So is it this year?
This year.
I mean, I can welcome it after February 14th.
Nah, keep me away. Stay away from me with that bullshit, man.
So save money. Fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
At least you have to buy roses.
see if we,
See, that is no, that's a very sore topic right now, you know?
Yeah, that's
triggering brothers here.
That's a triggering one.
Those are fighting words right there. Those are fighting words.
Yeah, we stay away from the R-rated word.
Those are fighting words, James.
R-rated word.
I had to finish strong.
see, if you see me outside this Valentine's weekend, because obviously the
they do show.
I'm doing a show. I'm working.
He's working.
Friday the 13th is the Afro Friday.
Buy him roses, guys.
Cupid party. 15th is Afro R&B Uncles of Toronto. I'm working. Do not call me. Do not text me. Do not tell me no
bullshit. We don't want to say, hey Dre.
No,
nah, we don't want that.
Guess what?
Hey big head.
Guess what?
Nah, we're good.
I was doing schedule, right? One part time I messaged me, be like, oh, by the way, just so you know, I know the weekend of the 14th is my weekend, but I have plans.
Like, and?
Fuck you.
Plans, so
Fuck your plans.
I cannot.
Come to work.
Yeah.
Come to work.
Better clock in, brother.
And then the next thing, and I look at, okay, with this guy, because they rotate weekends, my two key holders, they rotate weekends. And then the other guy was in the store. The other one messaged me, right?
Schedule that guy.
Store, as soon as I turn around, he said, don't look at me. I already have plans too.
Yo,
we have partners unlike you. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Hey.
You guys are fucking around. I'll schedule both of you.
Guys, you guys gotta listen, man. Fuck the 14th. Every day is Valentine's, man. That's what it is. You don't gotta pick one day to celebrate your partner.
They do anything. You know what I'm saying? Liability if every day is 14th. So just so you guys know, I'm working. So if you see me in the store, bring roses.
Should I hand out roses at the party?
Now you go buy them.
Don't hand that. Come on now.
Don't hand that.
They should be bought for you at this point.
Nobody's buying me flowers.
I think you spent enough money on roses.
No, let the people who organize and buy them. You go hand them out.
I'll tell them. I'll tell them.
You know
Nice
what
little
to...
Just don't buy them.
Yeah.
But if I had you flower, is work.
It's marketing. It's marketing
strategy.
Yeah.
You see how
Don't
far
take it personal.
community outreach.
So the thing is in the spur of the moment they go forget anything where you don't pre-warn them.
Yeah, but no, let me tell you the trick. The trick is not to celebrate on Valentine's. What you should do is actually come to the competition on the 26th of February. Skip all that traffic, all that higgy haga. Keep meeting your side chick in the same spot. Come to the show on the 26th where you know that everything has died down. You're more intentional about your partner. You know, you've planned everything properly.
At Flo's Grill, that venue is nice.
That's the real romance right there.
Real romance. Laugh a little bit.
RR.
A little R&R, you know?
We're going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another banger of a podcast. Shamsi came out flying, swinging.
Guns blazing.
Defending women, defending Morocco, defending Casablanca. Come on.
It's not your size.
What did you expect?
It's not your size.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm going for about 3 weeks.
Oh, you know.
She's giving us our
we need to do more episodes to make up because we have missed and missed too.
Wow.
We have missed and missed.
Guys. So this is what we get.
She came back to tell us she's
gone. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Me, it's not Valentine is coming. Me, it's Ramadan is coming.
Gone in 3 seconds.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. I'm forever your humble and gracious.
Wait, I have proverb of the day.
Oh, sorry, we didn't do that last week because you were not here. But go
true.
ahead.
Yeah. So my proverb of the day is it's not the water outside that sinks a ship. It's the one that got inside.
True.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's deep.
Take care of your insides, guys. Drink warm water.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Not 4.5. Not 4. Not 5. Oh. With the 4.
Repeat it again.
It's not the water outside that sinks a ship.
Yeah.
It's the one inside.
Think things down so you can take things away.
So it's not the roses that broke your heart.
Oh, finish it. Put the nail in the coffin. Put it. It's not the.
It's the one that got delivered.
Ewo is the one that got delivered. Chineke Kokola Yanja. Hey.
Alright, guys, we're out.
Backyardbants. It's that good shit.